to share with you a great insight that I learned recently from Dan Sullivan about switching your mindset to focusing on more of the positive side than the negative side, so you can create a more happiness in your life. Who wouldn't want that, right? Anyway, so this is the whole concept that literally shifted the way I look at things now. Like, I have this ritual where every year, my birthday or New Year, I would look at the things that I did the past year and see what kind of progress I made. And I want to share this one thing with you, because that time it could even bring me to feeling really depressed about, you know, where I am now. How come I didn't achieve the goal that I wanted to for the year that I set before? Or I could feel really ecstatic about my progress. So that's this one idea that Dan Sullivan really, I guess, really changed. Not guess, I mean, he literally changed it, the way I thought about how my mind was working. So this is the system on how your brain works, and I want to share this with you. It's say for example, there's this spot, this ideal that you have, an ideal self or something like that you have set on what your life should look like for 5 years, a year, 10 years, or whatever in the future self is to look like. You take a look, if you look at it from where your ideal self and now, and then you compare about it, you're like, wow, I have nowhere near at least reached that, not even halfway, and then you start feeling miserable and depressed about it, right? So this is the wrong way of looking at it. This automatically put you on a negative mindset, and it's just gonna go negative, 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 and you start feeling really bad about yourself, and you know, like, I haven't achieved all the stuff I wanted, I'm running out of time. So rather than that, he wanted to share was the techniques to, like, you get to where you are now, and then you spin around, and then you look at where you came from, and then you look at the progress that you achieved, and then just like stop, acknowledge the progress, the growth, and then celebrate that. So just by switching your focus from looking at here to there, and like, I haven't reached that, to here and back, it's like literally shift your focus, and then you start thinking more positively, and then you'll be more happy and more appreciative of the progress and your life, and you feel this sense of fulfillment and accomplishment because you made so much growth, so much progress from who you were to who you are now. So the thing he was talking about that create a lot of misery in people's life and dissatisfaction is that the ideal that they're trying to achieve is it can never be reached. This ideal is just something you created mentally. It only exists in your mind. So the ideal, he compared it to, like, you know, horizon, where the sky and meets the earth. That's just a spot that you kind of like, oh yeah, the horizon. But if you keep going and going, you can never reach the horizon, right? It's like just a point, a place that you created in your mind. So all the people that keep doing this wrong thing is that they keep going. I'm gonna reach my horizon, my ideal self, or my ideal goal, and they never reach it because that horizon never existed. So a lot of us growing up, you know, when we don't have an idol or somebody who we look up to and who we admire and who inspires us, we tend to think more of like, here we are, and then we want to achieve that ideal self, and it corrupts so many minds, and it makes us so unsatisfied with our life, with our job, whatever we are doing, that it's like, if we have some inspiration and see, or we have this new mindset, this thing Dan Sullivan's sharing, and we just turn back and look at the progress, then we would feel so much more fulfilled in our life. So thank you for joining me today. There's so much more concept that he shared in his program called The Gap. And there's workbooks and audios that it's just like, it's filled with tremendous information, and that's going to help you develop and grow and just like take your journey to the next step. So I highly recommend you checking out his program, The Gap. Signing off. Oh yeah, talking about it, look at where I was and where I am. Look how high I am. I'm like 40-50 feet high. And those coconut trees are really tall. These are the tallest coconut trees know, height is not my most preferred thing, but so here I am and I'm about to go on a zip line. So